think we all have a personal and a collective responsibility on how we do things, don't we? So I think on a personal level, we have to recognize, I don't know that any leader who's fallen from grace planned that, wanted that, started out with those choices in mind. But I think there are some personal things that we have to keep on asking. I first of all don't think it's a once for all thing. I think you look at every chapter, maybe every year, every 6 months. And I think there are a number of things that we can look at. We have to be honest, like hardcore honest about what our weaknesses are. What are our propensities? What could be you? Like, is it with alcohol? Is it with sex? Is it with power? We have to be honest about those. But then it's not enough to be real, because real is cute, but doesn't get the job done. So once you've been real about it, then is it counseling? Is it therapy? Does anybody know? Does anybody know your propensity to pornography? What is the deal? We have to be brutally honest with it, not to shame us. I'm not saying this in the kind of like, let's shame ourselves. I just know there are certain things about us, because we're human beings, that we have to be willing to face. So there are immediate responses, but there's what's our kind of life we're going to build? What are our life practices that will keep us 2 years from now, 5 years from now? And when we have years like we've had, where our world has been rocked to our very foundations, I think we have to ask ourselves these questions at a far deeper level.